So I feel like the year 2020 for me was sort of a year of betterment. I went through like almost a mental crisis at the beginning of 2020 and started decluttering everything. And with that came like a whole shift in everything for me. I started changing my skincare routine, being more mindful of what I'm putting on my skin, products that I'm using in my house, just everything. Things that I'm bringing into my home, I'm making sure are coming from an ethical and sustainable source. So you guys have sort of been along that journey with me, and I don't think I'm alone. It seems like as I've watched other channels, a lot of people are doing decluttering, just trying to live a more minimalistic lifestyle, and just being more intentional about things that they're putting into their bodies. So that brings me to today's sponsor, Ritual. It is a multivitamin company. They also have a prenatal vitamin and a 50+ vitamin, and more recently they've added a men's multivitamin. But basically, even with a perfect ideal diet, it can be hard to get all of the nutrients that you need. Ritual just helps fill in the gaps. So I've been taking these for a while now. I don't get like a sour stomach with them. You can take them with or without food, which I love. And they're essenced with mint, and the prenatal ones I think are essenced with more of a citrusy flavor. So it just makes the vitamin a lot easier to take that way. So I have been absolutely loving them. This is what the multivitamin looks like for the women, and I wish I could open this and let you guys smell it. It just smells so pepperminty and fresh. And each of these capsules, you take 2 a day, and they contain 9 high-quality nutrients. You guys know how much research I do on everything, and this company actually boasts that they are obsessively researched, which I can definitely get behind because that takes some of the work out for me. They are also very transparent about where they're getting all of their ingredients, so you can literally go to their website and look on a map and see where each item in the vitamin is coming from. Everything that they add to this vitamin is evidence-based, which is how I make all of the decisions, the important decisions in my life. So for just $1 a day, you can fill in the gaps in your nutrient intake and have these vitamins delivered right to your door. Getting healthy does not happen overnight, so Ritual is offering 10% off during your first 3-month subscription. All you have to do is go to ritual.com/BradandRach and enter code BradandRach, and that's gonna get you 10% off your first 3-month subscription. So I've been talking about how in 2020 I went through kind of like a mental crisis. Would you agree?
Definitely.
I didn't quite shave my head, but I did entertain the idea. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I entertained shaving my head. Oh my gosh, it would have been like 2007 Britney. But I felt like, I don't know, just having 3 kids under 3
Let's go eat some lunch.
just like catapulted me into like, we need to minimize everything. Like we just need to make things easier around here. So that basically entailed, did you say thank you for lunch, Daddy?
Thank you for lunch.
Hey, you're welcome.
That's so nice.
Actually, thank Bumpa. He's the one that grilled these.
I started the cleaning routine a little bit before 2020, but things like that are somewhat new around this house in 2020 are a cleaning routine, a specific cleaning routine, like a more regimented one.
Yes.
A meal plan, like we meal plan now.
Weekly meal plan. Yes.
Decluttering, we did a lot of decluttering. Minimizing the kids' toys, which we did not actually get rid of them, and this is exactly what I was worried about, was that like we would declutter all the toys and put them in the garage in bins. But then we have gradually like brought the bins in one by one to just put in their room and keep them entertained. And now all of them are back in the house again. Let me show you the status of the rooms. Let me just show you guys. It is bad. This makes my job as a mother much, much harder. Look at all that stuff. As the mother and the primary person that tries to keep the house tidy and clean, that makes it more difficult. And it's just totally excessive. They do not need that many toys. So today is the day of buckling down again. I'm gonna go through those toys again. I'm doing it.
I'm glad it's you and not me.
It's really hard to do it when the kids are around, so what we probably should do is get everything out while they're napping.
Not a bad idea. I need to mow the lawn though. It's funny how it changes like after you become a father. My own house, well, mostly probably because I was in the military, but my own house, like my own apartment, you know, back when I was in my 20s and early 30s, was pretty spotless. Not necessarily like dust free, but like everything had its own place. Always did the dishes, that kind of thing.
Mommy,
But now that I have kids,
As he was saying, he used to be a really tidy person. I would argue that you still are.
when it comes to my own personal stuff, I still am. But when it comes to this kind of stuff,
You just don't mind it being a mess in their rooms.
Oh, well, I think it's all about priorities. Like a clean kid's room is on the very bottom of my priority list.
What about the garage?
Medium.
Living room?
Yeah, I pretty much clean that up every night.
Yeah, that's a good point. And Brad does the dishes every single night, so that's also extremely helpful. But you're like a rare guy that you know how to do your own laundry and you do it well. You know how to fold your own clothes. You know how to make a bed really well.
I'm sure all guys know how to do that. They just don't.
You keep your sink pretty clean.
Yeah.
So with our cleaning routine, people have asked this before. They ask like what Brad does to help clean the house, and his job is basically the dishes. And then he
and
also
the garbage and the cats.
and he takes out the trash, and he handles the cat's food and litter situation. So, but he also is really good about like getting the kids out from under my feet while I clean. And I have it divvied up to where I don't have to spend a whole lot of time each day cleaning. So I don't have like one day where I have to clean the whole house, which is really helpful. So if you're interested in like learning my cleaning routine, that will probably be live on my other channel. So check that out. Thanks for doing all this while I talk here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so I think this is gonna be good. While the twins nap, we're obviously gonna keep all of the magnetiles, but this is something that if you do have a cleaning routine, there are things that you do like monthly or quarterly, and going through all of the toys would probably be one of those things. Another thing that I thought was genius was some people do, like they'll put clean out the car on their once a month list. And so like on the first day of the month, they just go through and clean out the car, which then it just doesn't ever get completely out of hand. I have not got that dedicated, but that would probably be helpful because someone just posted on Facebook that a bunch of crayons inside her car got melted, and I thought that was hilarious because she was using that to describe how hot it is. It's hot enough that you should, like, don't leave crayons inside your car hot because they were all melted. And I was wondering if we do have any crayons in our car because we really might. So maybe those situations could be avoided if you periodically picked up
Look at this nasty
the car. Oh my gosh. What is in there?
Well, this is like making me gag. I put fruit in there because I got one of those fresh things from Starbucks that had the strawberries. Yeah, this is nasty.
Look at all this stuff. At least it's not milk.
Oh.
So it's funny, just like moving these toys to another location, they're all about it again. Oh my gosh, another dress. That doesn't go in there. That doesn't go in there. And a trailer. Look at this. I was decluttering the garage yesterday, and I got them this really cute trampoline used. I picked it up at somebody's house. This was pre-COVID, but it was just like $10, and I thought they would love it. I have a friend whose kid jumps on the trampoline constantly, and it's just a little one. But they never ever use it. They'll jump on it like 4 times and then they'll run off and do something else. So I drug it out to the driveway because I'm getting rid of a bunch of like the baby stuff, the baby items, the chairs, the bumbos, stuff that we don't use anymore, and I put that in that pile. And then of course they both are going to town jumping on it.
It says Bumpa Beerman? Oh, looks like it says Harley Davidson to me. But I mean, gosh, Bumpa Beerman, Harley Davidson, practically the same. What you doing in there, Bear? What's in there?
Where's my backpack?
I don't know how you're gonna find anything.
There's a box in here. Oh, wow.
Cool.
Lyndle, what do you have there?
A bear.
Aw,
He's big.
it's a she. That's my mama bear from when I was a kid.
Oh.
That was like my blankie. That was the bear I had to sleep with. Oh my gosh, there's a real baby in there.
You wouldn't be able to tell, that's for sure.
Oh, this is insane. You guys, it's gonna look a lot different when you wake up from your nap.
Hopefully.
I need to remember this when I'm alone with them and everybody's freaking out. Just drag everything out to the living room and it's like all new toys.
You could just put them in the bathtub too.
Oh yeah, I did that yesterday. They were all...
Whoa, be careful, honey. This is baby Eloise, huh? Where's her balls that go in there? Have you seen them?
One of them is wedged in this thing. So, can you get that out?
Watch this.
Your finger grip strength is so impressive. Hey, what if you push from the inside?
From the inside?
No, from like right this way.
Oh, I mean, that was too easy.
All right, guys, say goodbye to these toys.
Goodbye, toys.
They're all going away.
And that's sad.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Lyndle. They're not all going away.
And we're donating them all.
You know what? Some of them might be in, there might be more in their closets up above.
We sleep with this.
You do sleep with that?
Yeah.
I don't think you've ever slept with that.
Let's get that.
Hi, Eloise. You're like a pig in mud. God bless you. Good job, Eloise. Good job. Look at you. That says Eloise. The twins are down and so our work begins. I am filming a major decluttering video over on my other channel. I don't know that it will be live yet by the time this goes up, but I'm also decluttering the garage and a couple of other places in our home. So this will be part of that if you want to see what it looks like to declutter a living room full of toys.
This new channel that Rachel's doing is like the best thing that's ever happened to our
He keeps saying that.
lives.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it right now. But with that said, honey, you do not have to help. I know I sometimes start projects that require Brad's help, but I'm trying to be better about that. You can do whatever you want, and I'll declutter the kids' toys.
You heard it here first, folks. Bye. Oh yeah, one more thing. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on our journey. Hit that like button. We appreciate it. Tell a friend about us.